In this After Effects tutorial, I'll show you how to create an all-digital paper collage title animation without using footage, just standard effects. Hi guys, my name is Manuel. Anybody can download paper textures. We're gonna create something completely digital and try to make it look as analog as possible. Why? Because it gives us the flexibility to do whatever we want. It's a challenge, and who says no to a challenge? First of all, we add a white background solid, which is going to become the paper later. Then we grab the title tool and add our text. I use Garamond Premiere Semi-Bold, which is available on Adobe fonts. Size around 200, color black. We want to make it look like an old bad photocopy. So let's add another solid to create a texture. And of course we add turbulent noise. Let's adjust the settings. Fractal type, basic. Noise type, soft linear. Contrast, 300. Brightness, 30. In transform, we scale it down to 3. Complexity, 10. We duplicate the turbulent noise effect, set the blending mode to multiply, to blend them together. We scale it up to 100 and increase the brightness slightly to 40. If you think, well, looks like crap, we use this texture as LumaMat for the text layer. And surprise, looks great. We duplicate the text layer, open the character window and use a 3 pixel white stroke instead of the fill. Then we add roughened edges and set the border to 2. Scale to 10, which adds a slightly distorted edge to the letters. We duplicate the text layer and the texture. Add a drop shadow to the bottom text layer. We set the direction to 90 degrees, the softness to around 75. And we want to use the shadow only, which adds some subtle dirt around the letters. Not too bad, right? Next, let's turn the white solid into paper. Of course, we begin with turbulent noise. Fractal type this time, strings. Noise type, block. We invert this thing, change the contrast to 25. Brightness, 90. Scale, 2000. Complexity 1. Awesome! You can see subtle creases like in unfolded paper. Next, with the paper solid selected, we use the pen tool to add a mask around the text. An imperfect rectangle, like a cut-out piece of paper. We add a drop shadow, distance 8, softness 20. It's kind of tough to see on black though. Then we add scatter. Amount 2 to slightly roughen the edges. Finally, we add noise. Here it is. Amount 8%, no color noise. Let's take a quick moment and check out an amazing in-depth animation course by Domestika. In this course, you'll learn how to create expressive typography in motion with After Effects. Design letter forms in Illustrator and animate them in After Effects. Start with research and references, color, then design a lettered phrase in Illustrator. In After Effects, animate it using kinetic typography. I've added the link to the course in the description. And even better, use the code ManuelMotion10 for an extra 10% off. To animate the text, we add the text comp to a new comp. Name it Paper Collage Animation or something like that. Then we go back into the text comp, copy the paper solid, and paste it to the new comp. Delete the mask. You could duplicate it, reposition it, slightly rotate it to simulate like a stack of paper. Next, we add an adjustment layer. Name it Posterized Time. And surprise, add Posterized Time. Let's reduce the frame rate to 8. Then we use the rectangle tool. Select the text comp to add a mask around the text. At the beginning, the title is completely hidden. We set a mask keyframe and move the right edge to the left. 3 frames later, the first part is visible. and so on, until after 15 frames it is completely revealed. We duplicate the text layer and replace it with a solid, which we take out of the solid folder. We move the start frame to 3 frames. Cut it at 15 frames. Then we adjust the mask. Fit it to the right edge of the text layer below. Then move the left edge right. Maybe add one more point here at the left. It's 5 keyframes, we quickly go through and adjust the mask shape. This is like the still folded or crumbled part of the paper. Awesome! Obviously, this layer needs a texture as well. We select one of the paper solids down here, select all effects, copy them and paste them to the white solid. Let's go through the effect settings. We set the direction of the drop shadow to -90 degrees. We want the shadow on the left side. And in turbulent noise, fractal type, threads. Noise type, linear. Contrast 40, brightness 90. We scale it down to 175. We just created a more wrinkled looking texture. Finally, we link the white solid to the text comp and slightly adjust the position and rotation every 3 frames to make it look like slightly imperfect stop motion. Awesome! The pencil strokes I used in the intro are simple black path strokes. Width 5 pixels. I used scatter, a hint of turbulent displays, and a tiny bit of roughened edges. The yellow marker is a simple yellow rectangular shape. The blending mode is multiply, with a texture made by turbulent noise. Tritone to add some color, a hint of turbulent displays again, and some directional blur. Check out the free project file to see how this is made exactly. Link is in the description. On the left side, I've added some videos you might like. Subscribe to my channel on the right side and hit the bell, cause you don't want to miss my next video. Thanks for watching this one. See you in the next one. Bye guys!